New tonight, Portland police say they're cracking down on suspects who elude officers, announcing a change to the Bureau's pursuit policy. Next month, PPB says they're loosening the restrictions on when officers can go after a driver who they believe pose a risk or threat, Alma McCarty joins us live from downtown, where the chief just talked with reporters about this decision. Alma.
Yeah, Brittany, Chief Bob Day says that their current policy significantly restricts when officers can initiate a chase. Under the current policy, suspects have to be accused of certain crimes, or there has to be extraordinary circumstances in order for them to do so. But this new policy will allow officers more discretion to make an objectively reasonable choice to engage in a pursuit. Most often, they'll apply the new policy for when they are doing certain missions, like tracking down stolen vehicles. Officers say anecdotally that suspects have told them they take off because they know PPB's chase policy is more strict than in other places. Over the last several years, they report that more suspects have refused to pull over for traffic stops and that they drive recklessly, even with no officer chasing them. PPB shared a recent example of that during a stolen vehicle operation. They say because pursuit policy held them back from intervening, they couldn't stop the dangerous driving sooner. In other cases, these situations have led to crashes and deaths, including one from June, where a robbery suspect crashed into a Toyota Yaris, killing a woman inside. Chief Day said he hopes the new policy will mean a decrease in crimes like street racing, stolen vehicles, and burglaries, because there's intentionality behind PPB's actions that they didn't have before.
What's changing here is we're saying there's more options available if you have these things in place. If you have these mitigating factors in place, you have more options to pursue, which we believe also reduces the risk. But, all of the factors that you have to consider are the same factors that you had to consider before in terms of, speeds and conditions and neighborhood or whatever it might be.
Now, the chief did say that he's going to be reviewing the policy in about a year to see how things are going. And again, that is going to be going into effect, this new policy, in mid-January. We'll have more from the chief coming up at 6. Brittany?
All right. Thanks, Alma.